What's up everyone, Josh here. Basically this video is going to be just a discussion basically on Pulsechain. So first off, what I want to say is I think Pulsechain, first of all, is probably one of the biggest opportunities that's came in crypto. Obviously you had Bitcoin running to fucking mad prices, but in my opinion, Bitcoin has absolutely zero utility. Like, it does literally nothing. I don't know how it reached them prices. I don't think personally that it's gonna go high. I think Bitcoin is gonna go very, very low, and to be honest, a lot of cryptocurrencies I can see are gonna crash and burn. The only thing I can solidly say, in my opinion, that I'm putting my money into in the cryptocurrency market is the Pulsechain ecosystem. So I've basically been hedging into Hex. I heard about Hex probably, would it be about a year or two ago? Obviously after Hex made all its all-time highs, and yeah, I was basically got in at Hex probably about 20 cent. Ever since Hex has been released, I have been highly invested into it. I can only see personally myself, do your research as I would suggest, but in my own investing journey, I know personally myself there's only certain things I want to put my money into, and that's Hex, Pulsex and Pulse in terms of cryptocurrency. I don't own any other coins at all. Don't see the utility in any other coins. There's nothing there. I can read the price action, and yeah, I think Hex is really something. I think Pulsechain is Pulsex. Everything about it it's incredible. Obviously, with the whole launch of Pulse, we have cheaper fees, faster network. Everything copied onto the Ethereum network is went onto Pulsechain. So if you had coins sitting on Ethereum, you can expect a copy for free on the Pulsechain network, which I think was a really good incentive to get in. Personally, I know myself, I was pumping bags into Hex, just basically waiting to get another copy myself on the Pulsechain network, which I did. But basically, I think it's mind blowing really what the opportunities really are here. Nobody knows what it is. Literally, people didn't know what Bitcoin was, and look what that done. Look at these prices here. These are the prices you're getting in at. Like, Pulsechain's only been out, did it launch in May? I might be incorrect, can't remember the exact date, but 13th of May, right up here. It's been 65 days since it's launched, and to be honest, I think now is an incredible time to get in. If you bought £100 worth of Pulsex, the amount of coins you're getting for your fucking money is incredible at these prices, and one day these prices could just absolutely explode. Like, I'm talking explode. Like, I don't think there's any other opportunity in cryptocurrency right now than there is in Pulsechain. Basically, this video anyways, I just wanted to kind of do a little breakdown on the charts and see basically, I'll show you basically what I'm seeing in the chart so far, and yeah, basically just going to do a rundown on the price chart. So here we have Pulse. First off, we'll just do Pulse because why not. So we're here on, so I'm going to put it into, let me just remove anything previously I had there. So we obviously had the inception of Pulse here. This is launch day. Obviously quite a bit of volatility there. And here we are now. Straight off the bat. Write this down. You know what? I'm gonna just see here. So straight away we had a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency that has now been filled here. We have a bullish order block. Right, sorry, I'm trying to get that line to conjoin up there. So I'm going to turn off that magnet. We have a bullish order box, should I say, here on a 12-hour time frame. Now, to be honest, I don't really use 12 hours. Mainly time frames I'm using is monthly, weekly, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, and sometimes a 3 minute. Depends. But obviously it's only out, so as you can see here, just breaking down different time frames. This is what I'm seeing so far. So even though I'll go to a weekly, see what the story is there. Right, not seeing much on the weekly. So on the daily, yeah, this is where I want to be. So on the daily time frame, you can see price has turned into this bullish order book here. Trying to get that lined up perfect. Thank you. To be honest, a lot of people are out there calling Richard Harris a scammer. I think demand after developing probably one of the most amazing things in the world since the creation of cryptocurrency. Say what you want about the man, but listen, kiss me bollocks. Otherwise, yeah, the man, hands down, fair play to him. Because I know I fucking couldn't do it anyway. So here we have a more shorter block on the daily time frame. As you can see, price swept. I'm going to put the magnet back on. Price swept, the buy side liquidity resting above here. Right there. Okay. Furthermore, if you have a look here, we have a small little fair value gap right there. The market's going to want to clear it, fill that imbalance in. Okay. As you can see here, I can expect that to be filling in. Obviously over here at the highs, let me break down a little bit more. See here. This is our current range. We're in. I'm going to use, yeah, I'm going to use that as the bottom of our range. It's a bit of a rejection block there. See now I tapped into it, rejected off that. I'm going to use that as the bottom of the range, and that's the high of the range. So if you look here, we have this area which I'm expecting to be filled. I'm just going to change that there, like that. It's a tiny little fair value gap there. We have buy stops resting above here. Okay, so your buy side. Liquidity resting above there. I'm going to change the colour on these because it just clarifies it a little bit more. Green for liquidity. Okay. So as you can see, the bullish order back was taken here. Price came up, took that level out there, and currently we're in this range here. It's obviously the weekend day now at the minute, so it's actually Sunday. Market's actually about to, well, crypto market is 24/7, but forex market's open and everything like that is about to open now. Start a new week literally in a minute. So you have that there. There was a nice little sell there. As the market wicked back up through that, tapped inside of this fair value gap. And here we have an order block, bearish order block. I'm actually going to put that on there. And yeah, so what I can potentially see here is a run up taking these buy side liquidities, maybe get a bit of buy side liquidity, take that high out there, fill that little fair value gap in on the daily, and maybe expect a little bit of a retracement, and then I can see this high being broken here. We're going to probably look for the the liquidity resting above this high here at the body, not the wick, the body. And from that point on, like, we're flying, you know, like, straight up, my opinion. Say otherwise, but I can read a chart and that's what I see. A lot of people base like their ideas on like market cap, all that type of shit. I just look at a chart. The chart tells you everything you need to know, literally. I love the way Pulsex and Pulse, every time Pulse is swapped, it goes back, well, any fees on Pulsechain goes back 25% of the fees, if I'm correct. They're buying up more Pulse and Pulsex. I'm not sure. I think it might be Pulsex. I might be incorrect there. Like, that's a utility in its own. That's real supply and demand. Supply and demand, I don't believe in supply and demand, but that's a real utility. It's the same as any commodity market. Food, wheat, corn, wheat, soybeans, all commodities, like, that's real supply and demand. That has a supply and demand factor. So does this. Okay? So, in turn, when all the crypto is being burned away, it's just going to drive up the price, you know? More, some's being bought back, and it's just going into a non-custodial wallet. People say Richard has access to it. I don't believe that at all. I think he's created something that's really going to be big. So far that's really all I see in terms of Pulse. I'm expecting higher prices, straight up. I'm going to come over here to PulseX now. I'm using gopulse.com here if you want to do your own, but I'm just going to remove this here. And like, it's basically in sync, Pulse and PulseX, like, they're literally in sync with one another. So if you come over here, now, it didn't retrace as much as Pulse did. That doesn't matter. There. And right, I'm gonna have to judge it because I don't have my fib set up on this, but about halfway of that, you have your 50% of the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency over here. Okay, as you can see, it's played around that little level there, not cleanly, but it's still played around it. I'm going to break this back up to a daily. So far we have buy side here. Like, if you look here, what I use just to show, I'm going to take the magnet off. So from this, like, look at all this big run down here. Like, the market's going to want to look to fill that in. Look at all these gaps here, here, here. It got filled there. But like, this area here is like still open. That's going to be looking like the market's pain push effect. What comes up comes down. It's rebalancing. I probably used the wrong word there, but it's basically clearing in any inefficiencies. As you can see, we have a fair value off here. Like, I literally didn't care where I was buying in, to be honest, on Pulse, because considering the prices are at, lads, I actually don't think it matters at the minute. But yeah, like, if you really want to be fancy Nancy, like, there's an entry there for yourself. Obviously you can't really be buying and selling in the same way, but you know what I mean, the market's booking price the same way. And same case here, there's always the range up here. Expect them price to want to get back up there. You have another fair value up there. So there's a little volume imbalance there. Obviously this isn't connected up to trading view, so, well, my trading view, so I wouldn't usually have my I wouldn't usually have my squares looking like that, but yeah, you get it anyways. that could come in here. Price could be supported around here and potentially go up there. But yeah, like the only thing I'm expecting price is just want to fill this all in, all this range, bottom to low. Expecting that to be filled. And to be honest, like there's not a whole lot more I see in this chart at the minute apart from what I'm seeing here. Pulse I think says more on the chart. I'm gonna just break this up into a daily here. Like you have your liquidity resting above this area here, above that body. They're gonna act like draws on price. Price gonna want to draw up into there and draw into these other areas here and look to fill them. Excuse the CEOs, lads. They're a fucking nuisance where I'm from. To be honest, E-Hex and P-Hex is fucking on fire at the minute, so I think it's a P-Hex there. If I didn't, that's what I meant. Like, it's on fire. It blew the fuck up. So if you look here, could potentially want to run back down into this area here and fill that back in, maybe from where we are now. Like, let's see here now. I want to see what it looks like on a weekly. I'm gonna measure. I don't know what way my fib's laid out, but does it give me 50%? Yeah. Right, that's a standard ass looking fib. They're not my levels, but I'm gonna use the halfway point there for that wick. Okay. X would potentially want to reach into that. I assume it's going to go back down here before it goes there. But yeah, like Hex is on fire here. Like just short of missing it there. Equal highs swept here. Them highs are way too clean. Swept right there. As you can see, Hex offered another little buy entry there. Right in there. And where did it return to? This volume imbalance right there to the tick. Look at that. Look at that, like. Shit's not random. Get rid of them fucking. Look, notice how there's like no indicators. There was there obviously, but I don't use indicators at all. Like I've never used indicators. Like maybe for like obviously showcasing time zones and stuff and things like that. But apart from that, like I don't use any indicators whatsoever. Just the price action. That's all you need. And yeah, that's really all I see here at the minute. Probably will expect to run into there, clearing that buy side imbalance and fill that in, and then proceed to take it up here. I probably will put a bag in there once it comes down to here. We will see. But yeah, like we're here, like. $61 days, and like think about the longer term of this, you know, like that's a long time of waiting. We're literally at the inception of something big, very fucking big. And yeah, that's just my little review of what I'm seeing so far in the Pulsechain ecosystem. Pulsex and Hex, and yeah, I think this is going to be something big. Do your own research again. I'm not a financial advisor, but yeah, like it's crazy. I think this is going to be a really big opportunity. If you're not in it, you can't win it. All I'm saying is fuck the lotto. You're not winning that. Fucking this, you can win this game. And with that, I'm going to leave it on a closing note, and I'll see you all later, I suppose. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.